Aloha, everyone, and welcome to the worst program on the internet, sports. It's good to see you again. The most important season in WNBA history kicks off May 14th, and the question is, can the league build upon the massive interest that women's basketball has generated over these last couple of seasons? Now, no small task, but WNBA rookies Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are expected to do for their league what Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, a pair they've often been compared to, did for the NBA. That is, rescue their league from obscurity. So, what is the WNBA to do? I got a couple ideas. Now, first of all, I never really understood why secondary sports leagues like NASCAR, MLS, the WNBA, why they limit their advertising to in-season promotions only. You know, it's extremely difficult to create a market when the consumer has 7 months a year to forget about your product. So the league needs to advertise its players 12 months out of the year, and they need to do it with tie-ins with other sports and other athletes. A great example, the three-point contest between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu. It got everyone's interest because at the end of the day, the biggest challenge the WNBA has is convincing potential fans that basketball does not have to be played above the rim to be entertaining. You do that, you're onto something. Now, the second item on the league's to-do list is quite simple. Pay your players more. The WNBA's salary cap is $1.5 million. As a comparison, the minimum player salary for the NBA is $1.1 million. Now, yes, the NBA generates billions of dollars more revenue than does the WNBA, but the WNBA does have money to spend. In 2019, the league generated about $100 million in revenue. This last season, combining team and league revenue, that number has been estimated to be between $180 to $200 million. And that number is just going to go up when the league renegotiates its television deal after the 24-25 season. Unfortunately, under the current collective bargaining agreement, the WNBA only pays about 10% of its basketball revenue to the players. The NBA, 50%. That's the difference. Look, if the WNBA is ever going to be the world's top women's basketball league, it cannot continue to let its biggest stars disappear overseas for half a season. You know, out of country, out of mind. It's kind of how it works. And finally, the league it needs to play more games. The WNBA, it's a part-time league. They play 40 games a season, which is half of the number of NBA games. And even if you live in a WNBA city, you only have 20 chances a year to see your home team. And for a league searching for relevance, limiting the opportunities for fan engagement just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, after all, customers are impatient. They're quick to move on. And when they do move on, good luck getting them back. It's nearly impossible. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the WNBA. What are yours? Do me a favor, if you can, to go ahead, click the like button below, subscribe. Again, post a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Is the WNBA set up for continued success? What do they need to do to keep building their product? Let us all know. Want to appreciate you stopping by. Thanks again. I'm Steve Murray, and heck, hopefully it won't take another 2 or 3 months to do this again. Take care.